And we are live. Oh, for episode 413.
Yes.
Man, you know what? We have a lot to talk about, but first, let's talk about something very current.
Mm-hmm.
Survivor Series. We're jumping right into it. This is the S-TierCast with your host, Sebastian Martinez and Eric Pajowski. And we're talking right now Survivor Series. WWE did their little pay-per-view, yesterday?
Yes. Not like. Yeah, because they do it Saturday now instead of Sunday.
Yeah, sometimes these pay-per-views are big as hell. Like takes up the whole weekend. Um, so we had War Games, and of course, we all knew Randy Orton was coming back. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
And man, when I saw the news of what happened, people were just in shock. CM Punk is back in WWE.
Well, it was gonna happen because it was in Chicago
Yeah.
where he left with the title, and now it's the same pay-per-view. Why not come back?
Yeah, it makes sense, especially after the whole AEW thing. I already saw a meme someone made. I'm gonna send it to you right now. I was laughing so hard at it. Because who would have thought CM Punk would be hanging with Triple H, who he had a problem with before the pay-per-view started? I was like, is this real? This looks Photoshop. Why does it look Photoshop? Then I see the actual footage and went, holy shit, he's back.
Well, he said in one of his famous pipe bombs that he would come back when Vince McMahon is either no longer with the company or he's dead.
Yeah, and that was the thing. He has very limited control. It's mostly like Triple H, and because they're under the same umbrella as UFC, it's also Dana White as well. So it's a lot more people that can just like tell Vince no, get out.
Yeah.
But thankfully it didn't take away from the big reveal that Randy Orton was coming back. He fucking leveled Judgment Day. He was going in. I was like, wow, it's like he ain't missed a step.
I know, he got, I don't want to say fat, but he got a little wider than normally was,
Yeah, he has been going to the gym, like he's been doing extra shit just to make sure he's almost the same weight. Oh
Well,
my god.
he's going for Roman next.
Oh yeah, he's gunning for him, especially after how they sent his ass walking. But as soon as I saw it, for real, I turned into Charlie real quick.
Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
It was so awesome, and I think the only two people like literally pissed off about CM Punk coming back was Seth Rollins and what's his name? Drew McIntyre. Damn.
Why Drew? I can see Seth, but why Drew?
I don't know. And I was like, I don't think you ever got buried by CM Punk. Maybe by John Cena. I'd be more pissed that John Cena was doing his thing than CM Punk coming back. Like he literally rushed out of the arena before Punk even made it to the stage. But the video is out there. Everyone saw it. Seth Rollins going rated R, going, fuck you. And then there's CM Punk like, hi.
See,
I
that's
was
why
like,
I like CM Punk. Yeah, some of his choices are kind of dickish,
yeah.
but he even though they're dickish, he has a good point, and
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't sugarcoat shit.
Oh, yeah. And that was one thing I've seen a lot of. Like, I saw Matt Riddle was pissed. He got ratioed on Twitter.
Why? I'd be excited for RK Bro to come back.
He was pissed that Punk was back. Here, I'm going to pull up the picture and just read it. It's a tweet he did. He was getting just leveled. He said, hey, WWE, you thought I was hard to deal with? Have fun with 0-2 CM Punk. And the one comment, it got like 1,000 likes. It goes like, well, you know what? He's going to cost less than those drug drug test that you have to take.
And you know what the funny thing is? They were both in the UFC.
Yeah. And
So there's going to be a UFC battle going on there.
well, he got released because Dana White and the UFC are with WWE as well. He got released after that, and he has an OnlyFans now.
Ew.
Yeah, so let me put that. Yeah. And yeah, I was when I
could
saw
just see his OF just like, bro.
and yeah, the he changed his profile picture on Twitter. It's like he's like in a bikini bottom. So his package is just out there. Just like, dude, really? You that hard out?
He still has kids that follow him, right?
I swear, that's what everyone said. Like, dude, you could have like a different page.
Right? Just make a different account.
Ryback said he's going into retirement. I thought you were already in retirement. No one wants you.
I've never seen him in a ring after like 2013.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, dude, you ain't been in the ring in a while. AEW don't want you.
Like, what has he been doing like all these years?
Just shit posting on Twitter and doing live streams.
But how's that helping the WWE if you're still in company with the WWE?
He's not. Like, they had released him after Punk left, and they had nothing else for him. So he decided he was going to just start talking shit on Twitter and Twitch. Like, he plays games on Twitch also. Like, damn near every wrestler games now.
For what I've heard, he's a big bully.
Oh yeah, he has blocked so many people over the fact that they bring up how much he botched all of his matches. And I just went, that's what you get.
And people were complaining about the Big Show.
Yeah, I just saw that match. They had the Yakuza, they had the Like a Dragon Gaiden match, and he took the biggest bump ever. And someone put on there, yep, Big Show's still in the parking lot laid out.
Yeah, granted, he's been in the business for how long now?
Oh my god, since we were little kids.
Yeah, like even like I think he was there with Big Boss Man, the Hitman and all that shit.
Yeah.
Jeez. Like, yeah, he's old and all that, but like the man.
Yeah, he's a worker.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me see. All right, let's get to the actual results because we already said one thing. Survivor Series results. Oh yeah, R-Truth came back.
What's up? Yeah, I saw a video of him like when Jey Uso was doing his entrance. He was like in the crowd just going like this.
And that was one thing like they're trying to take away from the fact that WWE got CM Punk back. They're like, R-Truth came back, and that was it. And I was like, all right, I get it.
And R-Truth has been in the business for a while too. He was also in WCW.
Yeah, same with Big Show. He was the Giant.
No, he was Paul White.
No, he was the Giant first, then Paul White. No, Paul White first, then the Giant. They rebranded him in WCW.
Yeah.
All right, so here's
I know my wrestling.
Yeah, all right, here's the results. Team Bianca won the women's war games, even though there were some great spots in there. Io Sky with the garbage can off the fucking cage was great. Gunther defeated The Miz, of course.
Gunther.
And Santos Escobar defeated Dragon Lee. We knew Rhea Ripley was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
She defeated Zoe Stark, and Team Cody won men's war games.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the greatest thing ever. There were some great moments in that. It was amazing to see. When I saw it, I was just like, yes, Punk is back. And yeah, Tony Khan is kicking himself in the ass, especially after the Bucks are like taking a hiatus.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, we're taking a break. Oh, you should have took a break earlier.
Right.
But yeah, so that is Survivor Series. We can't wait to see what's going to happen. We both know it's going to be two Chicagoans beating the shit out of each other for like 5 months straight. Seth Rollins and CM Punk just beating the shit out of each other, pipe bombing each other.
Wait, Seth Rollins is from Chicago?
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was from like Pennsylvania or something.
No, he's from Chicago. He was where was he from? I don't want to say he was from Windy City Wrestling. I know because he was in the Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor had a nice big thing here
Yeah.
before. But yeah, he was, I think, what was his name? Like Tyler something. Tyler Black, I think his thing was.
Mm.
Yeah, he used to be big time Chicago. That's why when he did that shit to Matt Riddle, I went, wow, that is definitely some Chicago shit. When he goes, you want to talk about my family? Let's talk about your family, how they don't want to deal with your bitch ass.
Well, that explains his finisher, the curb stomp.
Yeah. The fact that Matt Riddle had something to say about CM Punk being there, it's like we saw you use the GTS earlier before you got released. Shush it. Like what the fuck? But yeah, I enjoyed it. This was great.
Now, which CM Punk do you want to come back? The Cult of Personality CM Punk, where he like shaved his head or looked like Jesus?
I think they're going with Cult of Personality first, then bringing back the old school. I'm not sure though.
Yeah,
He's
I liked his like ECW phase.
yeah. That was the part where I'm like, who the hell is this guy? He looks crazy as hell. Like that was the coolest thing about CM Punk. Like I didn't know who he was, but then he freaking just made waves in one match. I was like, oh shit. He just buried the Hardys. Christ.
I'm still waiting for AEW to do the rematch of the original TLC match with Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys.
Oh, that would be brutal. Right now, though, they're just, that they're just making Christian like one of the best heels ever. Like
I know. I'm just saying, like, before they're done and retired, I want to see one rematch of TLC.
he's one Book of the Dead away from summoning some of these wrestlers' dead fathers and killing them in front of them. That's how brutal he is.
Did you see the video I sent you, like, of his theme song? But your father is dead, dead, dead.
Oh my god, it was hilarious. Oh man. All right, so let's get into some of the other stuff before Thanksgiving. We were supposed to go live earlier before Thanksgiving, but I got fucking bogged down with 3 assignments. I went, shit. I gotta make web pages.
The football game was a shocker. Everybody was like, "Oh, the Lions are gonna win."
Oh, my dad was watching it like crazy. He just finished the Eagles game.
Mm.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh yeah, they're losing." No, he said, "Oh yeah, they cheated." I went, "Oh damn, fucking refs." But all right, let's see. Let's talk Days of the Dead. We're switching that from Survivor Series to Days of the Dead. We went to Days of the Dead Chicago, what 2 weeks ago?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, and wow, that was a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, our pages, well, our Instagram page, we have the posts. I got pictures with Alyssa Sutherland, Scout Taylor Compton, Danielle Harris. Eric got one with let me see, I keep messing up his name. I want to say Jeff Brockton.
Yes.
Yep, Jeff Brockton, I got it. And I tagged everyone on it. Your picture ended up on like the top Scream fan page.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So yeah, it was a great time. We actually now know how to get some celebrity guests. So in the future, we'll probably be having some people in.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I still, who else can say other than like people that get the checks from them? Who else can say that Jeff Brockton wrote down something for you?
And it was the guy who was sitting by him. I don't know
Yeah.
who was sitting like by him. I forgot which one, but he was
Yeah,
like, "Oh yeah, it's this." And then
yeah,
he
one of
was
the
being
managers.
a smart ass about it. He's like, .com.
He's like, okay, I got it. And he's writing it all on like half the line with those quickly and shit. But I checked it. We have a few. I got a few ideas for some guests already, so that's good. I may have an in with one. I gotta see. Oh yeah, I got retweeted by Scout Taylor Compton over the post. Yeah. And that ended up getting like I think 300 views on X/Twitter. But yeah, it was a fun time, and of course, everyone I hope can see. I got a new little toy. Violator from the movie.
Oh, you found a place for him?
Yeah. As soon as I was gonna keep it in the box, but I saw like it had tears and shit. I'm like, what's the point of keeping it in the box?
You didn't like rip the box at all. You kept it mint,
No.
right?
Yeah, it was already tore like on one top part. I'm like, eesh, okay, let me take this out.
It can be fixed.
Yeah, I was just like, let me just do that. But it looks good. It actually scales well with the other Spawn figures, like
Mhm.
how Violator scaled in the show, not in the movie.
Mm.
He was always a skulky looking demon rather than just this giant monster. So that works perfectly. I've waited years to find that. Years. And good price. Horror House on whatchamacallit. We follow them too, I do believe. Let me see. I'm
You
close.
do, yeah.
Yeah. I should have told oh yeah, we bought from here before at Flashback. Yeah, the Horror House. It's on Belmont Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. If anyone
Mhm.
wants to go, great place. We actually have to go and check out their stuff. They got a shit ton of stuff.
Oh yeah, they have all sorts of t-shirts. You want a jerk? They got you.
Yeah, they got T-shirts, they got figures, they got everything. Yeah, so it's very cool seeing an actual horror store actually thriving, especially with the cons.
Well, you
So
know it's gonna thrive in Chicago because Chicago's just like a dark, dark place.
yeah, we are Gotham / Night City.
That's just putting it lightly.
Yeah, on a good day, it's Night City.
A decent day.
And yes, let's see. All right. Real quick, we're going pretty fast. We still got some more stuff. But here, real quick, because I forgot to do plugs last time. Again, if you like what you're listening to, S-TierCast is available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. This episode will be on the YouTube page, so youtube.com/S-TierCast, I do believe,
It
as
should
well
be
as
on there right now too.
yeah, you can be watching right now. Link is already in our on our Facebook. It's on our Instagram. You can follow those at facebook.com/S-TierPodcast and S_tier podcast on Instagram. We're also on Twitter /X S-TierPodcast1 there. Let me make sure that's up. Get those plugs in real quick. And yeah, let's do this because we forgot to do this also. You can also listen to, I'm a writer, of course. Everyone knows that already. But you can read the whole Agents of Tenebris series on Kindle Vella at that QR code. Just scan that. It'll take you to it. First 3 episodes are free. And yeah, 37 episodes. It's done. Book 2 I got to do now. But yeah, I'm waiting on everything to be done on shit. Damn, I almost forgot where I go to school at. Full Sail. I'm like, damn.
Oh.
But that will stay on there. You can also wait. Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. Scan there. Wait for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can always rewind after this is done to get to that QR code. But you can also support the S-TierCast through Anchor, Anchor for Spotify for podcasters. Used to be Anchor. Whew. We accept donations. That helps us make sure that this thing keeps going, and we will
Yes,
be doing some.
please.
We'll be doing some big things with your funds. And I hear the cat.
I know. One moment.
So we're going to keep that QR code up. Oh, man. I did all them plugs pretty well. Let's see. All right. So we are going to go into our movie news stuff. We're going to be talking a little bit. I saw Dune. It was supposed to come out this year in November. Then it was going to go March 25th. Now it's going to go March 1st. They've been, I don't know. They've been hopping dates, but yeah, Dune 2 is coming. Thank God. Can't wait to see Austin Butler get a knife to the mouth. Oops! Spoiler alert.
TikTok was gonna do it anyways.
Yeah. his design as Fade Ralph is fucking scary, man. Like Sting was creepy, but Jesus,
The singer?
as in the singer Sting,
Yeah,
from the Police. You don't
or
remember Sting?
from his self-banned Sting.
Yeah, he played Fade Ralph in the '80s version of Dune, and I was like, I watched it the other day. I was like, this guy was a fucking nut in this, but he had no lines, damn near. In the books and the sci-fi version, he had so many lines. Fade Ralph. I forgot who played Fade Ralph in the sci-fi one though. He was a nut job too, but like Machiavellian nut job. This one though, he looks fucking crazy on like an animal level. So I can't wait for Dune 2. Oh my god, I love the Dune series. I got
They
my
better use Starset as one of their songs.
I said you know what I did? I took all the Rebel Moon stuff and put Starset to it.
I'm telling you, like their music fits the movie.
Yeah, let me see if I sent that. Because I was like on a slideshow kick after doing a slideshow of a reel of our time at Days of the Dead. And let me see if I sent it. I don't think I did. I sent Darth Bean.
Darth Bean.
Darth Bean, Mr. Bean.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Dune 2, like that would be. I would love for them to do a trailer with Starset. Like, there's some good songs in there that fit it. Endless Endeavor would be a good choice. Yeah, I sent it to you. Let me just re-forward it. But yeah, they have some good songs that could fit Dune, Rebel Moon. Like, I'm surprised no one has bought like the rights to use those songs, at least for a nice little time period. But yeah. Oh, let's talk about this. I have been watching Monarch: Legacy of Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I totally recommend it. It is it's, how do I put it? It's like a interlude between Godzilla 2014 and Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Monarch: Legacy of the Monster.
Yeah, Legacy of Monsters. Yeah, it's about the organization that followed Godzilla throughout damn near all three movies that have happened so far. And it's, how do I put it? It's about these two kids. Their father worked with Monarch. They didn't know about each other. He had two separate families.
Don't tell me Mothra is in it.
No, not yet. They've been showing other monsters. They showed Godzilla on the Golden Gate Bridge, one of the greatest moments ever in cinematic history.
Was he
Just-
like, rawr?
He was like, he's crushing. He's just going through it. Like, what is this object? Get it out of here! And they fire cruise missiles. He's like, what the fuck was that? And he's just roaring at one of the main characters.
Oh!
It was funny as hell. But it was a sad moment because you find out one of the characters, she was a teacher on one of the school buses that was on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh.
And the bus plummets, and like all but three kids died because she was able to get three kids out. And she's had PTSD since. And
It wasn't her fault though.
no, she just was like they even had like a drill. She's in Japan trying to get her dad's things. They had a drill in Japan for Godzilla, and she's underground having a panic attack. That's how bad it was. Like, she's like, I gotta get out. It was fucking nuts.
See,
But they
I'm not gonna lie, if that ever happened to me and I sort of had that, I would just think of what people have done in World War II and be like, it could be worse.
it was so cool. They have been showcasing a lot of different monsters. They actually opened up the series with a scene from Kong Skull Island, where John Goodman's getting chased by the giant spider. And the giant spider's fighting a giant crab, and they both plummet into the ocean.
So
And I was like,
a giant spider fighting a giant sea spider.
and the crab was on a cliff. They were just fighting for no reason because they were just in each other's territory, actually. But I was like, oh, that's what happened to the spider. Okay, because you had seen the spider early on, then you don't see it at all. Like, where'd it go? Oh, it went in the ocean. But they've showcased some cool ones. They have actually this one. My dad and I saw it. They're like cockroaches, like just giant radioactive cockroaches. Yeah. And then we saw, I think, what episode 1 and 2 it came out the same time. They showed one of the ships. Oh no, let me see. Hold on. I got a call. Hello? Yes. What? I don't have any croissants. Do I? No, I don't. Are they in the freezer there? Oh my lord! You know I'm live right now, right? Yes. Grab it, and cook it and eat it. All right, bye.
Dumbass.
What the hell? He could have messaged me that. What the fuck?
No, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah. There was one scene in Monarch. I know exactly. They had shown like a footage from in the opening credits of Godzilla, this ship that you think Godzilla destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
They showed the actual monster that destroyed it, and it's like a bat monster.
So, like Rodan?
Scarier.
Hmm.
Yeah. And the way this last episode was, it's fucking great. They had like this, it's like a pangolin mixed with a mole.
A penguin mixed with a mole?
A pangolin. Yeah, one of those armored things.
Oh.
And it attacked the plane that they were all on, and it froze the pilot with its breath. It had ice breath.
Minty fresh.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, that thing is fucking horrifying.
They should use that
Yeah.
for mint gum.
How it choose to feel 5 gun. It's great. I honestly have to give it a 10 out of 10 right now. Like I think we have like 8 episodes left, but it's on Apple TV, I do believe. But it's great. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I'm surprised how much they've done. Kurt Russell's in it, so is his son Wyatt. They play the same character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as like young version, old version. And Wyatt really does channel his father so damn well as the young version. I was like, I've seen you in Falcon and Winter Soldier. You do not sound like your father. What the fuck? Why does he sound like his father?
It's called acting, my boy.
Yeah, he really did act his ass off in these 3 episodes. But yeah, it's very intriguing how they're showing like Monarch does have a dirty side as well, like every federal agency, even though they're secret as ever. They're not just the good guys like in the other ones. They're trying to keep shit tight.
Seriously, is any government in any movie or in real life good?
It depends. Because here, Godzilla King of the Monsters, they were trying to be like to the military, don't drop the oxygen destroyer on Godzilla and King Ghidorah. And they drop it anyway. They're like, what have you done? That was basically that. And I just went, oh, wow, they set up Destroyer. That's cool. Oh, man. So, yeah, Legacy of Monsters, so far, 10 out of 10. I love it. Can't wait for the next episode next week. I think it's every Wednesday they drop an episode.
Wednesday.
All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, let me pull this up. I saw Monkey Paw Productions. That's, I think, what? Jordan Peele.
12 Monkeys?
No. They made Get Out, Us, Nope. They're producing a remake of People Under the Stairs.
They're gonna fuck it up.
It's not really a remake, it's more of a reboot. Well, you know, the way Monkey Paw is, like, they've actually had like 3 good movies. And it depends on the writer, of course. Let me see. Where is the whatchamacallit? They don't have it. They just had the news for it. It's going to be a reboot, not a remake. Here. They're producing it. It all depends on Universal. Yeah, they might. I don't know. They got Ezra Clayton Daniels as the writer. No one cast yet. They had just made this announcement 2 weeks ago. And let's see. He signed on the right. That's all there is right now. But Jordan Peele is one of the producers, as well as Win Rosenfeld. It's early development, but yeah, I don't know. I'm as long as the writing and direction is good, because there's always some good shit on the cutting floor, and they're just like, it didn't fit, and you're just like, it could have, it could have. I'm not sure though, but yeah, I'm apprehensive about it.
Mm-hmm.
I still gotta watch. I have People Under the Stairs. I have not watched it yet.
What the fuck are you doing with your life?
That's how I was on Halloween. Like I had never seen Event Horizon, and I'm like, you know what? Let me watch Event Horizon finally.
It took you that long?
Yeah. And I finally watched it, and I found out like they're trying to do they're trying to say release the Anderson cut, which has the extended visions of hell.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? After seeing this, nah, this is good right here. More is less is more. I was like, I don't need to see all that. That was good enough. Because it's already extended on the copy I got.
Oh yeah, they have an extended cut, director's cut, extended with bonus features.
The definitive cut.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, you don't need to show all that. I'm good. I seen Hellraiser. That's I have an imagination. But yeah, let's see. We got more movie news. I found this out today. Willem Dafoe's in Beetlejuice 2.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
I like that name, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. Green Goblin is in Beetlejuice 2. But he's playing a detective, a dead detective. So he's trying to find out what Beetlejuice is doing. But his character used to be an actor
So
before he
it's a
died.
dead actor playing as a detective, but there's an actor playing as that.
Yeah, it's weird. It sounds weird. I can't wait for it. I'm glad Beetlejuice 2 is coming. They've already said they're almost done, I think, or they're done. They're just doing post production. I sent you I sent you the scene that's in there. Beetlejuice injecting someone with truth serum.
Mhm.
He's like, "Yep, I'm doing it." Finally, I wish Dietrich was here for this. Nosferatu is upon us.
Now they're finally doing it, huh?
Yeah, Robert Eggers. He already dropped, I think, 2 pictures.
Honestly, Rob Zombie should have done it.
Oh man, you know what? I can see that, but you know how many people would be so pissed.
I know, but if you watch the music video of Living Dead Girl, it's the same Nosferatu movie, just in music video form.
He did bring Count Orlok into the Munsters.
Yeah.
So he could do it. Just tell Richard Brake, hey, yeah, you're gonna be Count Orlok. I'm like, all right. I ain't dying from rats, right? No. It looks good. No good look at Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok yet. But it's a good scene that they showed with it's him, Nicholas Hoult, and Nicholas Hoult is talking to him, and he's just in the corner skulking like that.
Does he have like those weird 2 fangs like in the
Yeah,
original?
it looked like it. Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm looking forward to it. Finally, Robert Eggers said, "All right, I'm gonna do it."
But here's the thing: is it going to be a silent film?
I don't think so. They're probably not gonna do that.
That would have been awesome, though.
I think who else is in it? I think Lily Rose Depp is in it. Johnny Depp's daughter.
Oh yeah, she grew up. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna be in it. Yeah, it looks good. I hope to see more of it. I'm like 0-2 on Robert Eggers movies. I was supposed to see The Northman, never got to see it. Didn't see the lighthouse. I still got to see it. I only seen scenes from the lighthouse.
You gotta watch that, but just watch it tonight. Just like when you're dead tired, just watch it because it is just an acid trip.
Like I've seen the part where he's talking about he wants a steak.
You don't like my lobster?
You are fond of me, lobster. I saw that he curses him after that.
I was like when I was watching this, like, what the fuck am I watching?
Just two people going nuts.
Pretty much.
I still got to see the Northman, and I know it's basically Hamlet, or at least the Nordic version of Hamlet.
Yeah, so the badass version of Hamlet.
Yeah. And I'm 0-2. Oh yeah, no, I'm 0-3. I have The Witch, but I have to watch The Witch.
You haven't watched The Witch?
I have it, but I have not watched it. So I'm 0-3. I know about Black Phillip, so that's that. Yeah, we got to rectify this. Yep. All right, man. So last week we had the whole Scream debacle. Now the whole debacle had to do with Melissa Barrera. She was the main. She became the main character of the Scream franchise with her and Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
And so Melissa Barrera got fired from Scream 7.
I saw that.
And I saw the post. I'm like, there was nothing anti-Semitic about it. What's up with your laptop?
It might be restarting soon. So.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, it's going through updates and shit.
Yeah. Well, the post. I saw the post. There was nothing anti-Semitic about it. Nothing at all.
Like, why? Like, explain further. I need more details.
Well, she had posted about the whole bombing of Gaza. She called it a genocide, which, a lot of people have. And everyone agrees Hamas should be, killed for doing what they did, but not this way, just carpet bombing everyone and blowing up hospitals and shit. Like, she basically said, this is a genocide. I will not stand for this. And Spyglass Entertainment said, we don't agree with this. You're fired. And I was just like, what was anti-Semitic? Like, they said it was anti-Semitic and that it was false news and shit like that. And I was like, what was anti-Semitic about it?
No, she was just putting her opinion on the fact.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Amy Schumer can say shit. Michael Rappaport said the dumbest shit I told you when we were driving. Meanwhile, they get to do whatever the fuck they want.
I know. She could talk about raping a man, and that's fine.
Yeah. But God forbid Michelle does that. And everyone has taken her side. Like, people are boycotting Scream 7. Like, even they want Neve Campbell back. Imagine Neve Campbell looking at how they handled this shit and saying, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go there. No, she ain't gonna do that. Especially after they screwed her out of money. She was supposed to be in Scream 6.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was so stupid how they handled this. Like, I hope they lose the right to Scream after this 7th one. I honestly think a lot of people should buy Scream 5 and Scream 6 and don't see Scream 7. Let it get $5 at the box office, and that's it.
That's not going to happen, right?
How great would that be if it did, though?
Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but
Yeah.
like the world doesn't work that way. It's ruled by idiots and greedy motherfuckers.
It's so true. It's so true. Thankfully, like, the whole horror community just decided to side with her because it was so stupid. Even Noah Schnapp has said horrible shit, and he's still going to be in Stranger Things.
Yeah, and people say, "Oh, snap."
But yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, there's also, the trailer for Ghostbusters. Was it Frozen Kingdom or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
That came out. That looks good.
Looks decent. It reminds me of like the cartoon series.
Yeah. And I saw like someone said, "Oh, they're really just milking this now, aren't they?" I was like, firstly, no one cares about the other Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters Afterlife did pretty damn well. This is a whole new trilogy.
Yeah, that female version, that was them milking it.
Yeah, that was, oh my lord. Paul Feig, he could have been so much better with it too. But yeah, so yeah, Ghostbusters does look good. That's not one of the things that we have on here. But hey, yeah, Ghostbusters, that trailer dropped. Can't wait to see Paul Rudd busting this ghost also. It's cool that they actually show them like, oh yeah, they've dealt with certain things like this before. Like they have a whole like database on all these different ghosts and demons.
Yeah, you saw the kids like start their journey, and now you're seeing them like in the middle of their journey.
Even their mother becomes a Ghostbuster, and that makes sense because it's Egon's daughter.
Yeah.
That was a cool little thing to be in there. And we're gonna see a few more new gadgets. Nothing crazy like Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Stuff like that actually makes sense for like a frost demon. This thing looks cool as hell just from the silhouette. I hope it's nothing goofy.
Well, it's gonna be a little bit goofy because you don't want to scare the kids, you know.
No. Yeah, I still got to watch the rest of it, but from what I saw of Ghostbusters Afterlife, they had some goofy ones. Muncher, I have the Funko of. It is the goofiest looking in there. Eating a fire hydrant.
It was pretty much Slimer, but in a different version.
Yeah. Let's see what else. All right. Again, this will be available soon. QR code there. I'm not gonna keep keep doing it. I was actually thinking because I just saw Restream has Kick on here now.
Whoa. Sorry, was that too enthusiastic?
End up with a friggin' end up with a friggin' deal from Kick. Almost said movie deal. Wow.
Shit, I wish we had a movie deal.
$70 million first look deal. All right, let's see. Gaming news. I put my votes in for the Game Awards. Baldur's Gate again was like nominated for like several. And I was like, okay, Baldur's Gate. Sorry, Baldur's Gate, but it's gotta go to Starfield. I was doing that, like, I'm sorry. No. Never played it.
We get it. Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate. Yeah, they try to say Baldur's Gate 3. But there was, I think, what, 2 that got snubbed, Starfield for Game of the Year. But I was like, it's not really a Game of the Year yet. It's a 8 out of 10 game. It shouldn't be in Game of the Year. It should be like best action game, maybe. So I wasn't too messed up about that. But
Or
Hogwarts
best game
Legacy,
production.
yeah, Hogwarts Legacy got snubbed.
The second one?
The one we played this year.
Oh.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy got snubbed. But I was like this, like, you know what? And Jeff Keighley even said it. Some of these games got forgotten. Some of them didn't make the mark because they weren't voted on, or like someone voted elsewhere. It isn't a thing of this game sucks. And I've seen this on like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. They're saying like, oh, Hogwarts Legacy was already a trash game. Y'all didn't play it. Y'all
That's
protested
the
it.
person who probably never read a book in his life.
Yeah. No, it's all the ones that read it. It's the fact that they never played it because they were too busy boycotting it to say that it was actually pretty decent. People that have actually played, like you and me, were like, it's actually pretty damn good. It's a great game.
It's good enough to make a sequel.
Yeah, they're doing a sequel. That's the thing that got me. The fact that people said that, I said it. I'm gonna say it again here on our podcast. Let me find it because I was so annoyed by it. Where is it at? Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Where are you? There you go. I said this November 19th. I said, I will be forever annoyed by the gaming community for gaslighting people into thinking Hogwarts Legacy and Starfield are bad games. Meanwhile, we had Skull Island, Rise of Kong, Lord of the Rings, Gollum, and The Walking Dead Destinies. All three came out this year. All three are garbage. Actual garbage.
Because they rushed it.
They rushed it, and oh my god, Walking Dead Destinies looked and sounded so cool, just like a Walking Dead. What if? What if Shane was the leader? What if this happened? What if that happened? It wasn't fully fleshed out. No cutscenes. It's all like, how do I put it? They're not
In-game
actual.
cutscenes.
Yeah, they're not in-game cutscenes. There's no real acting. It's just voice acting. They're just like they're panels. They're comic book panels.
Mhm.
So what's the point? Kong, Skull Island, Rise of Kong. They literally took one of these panels from fucking IGN. That really. Oh my lord. So there was it being snubbed. I'm like, okay, maybe it just didn't get enough votes. That's all right. Whew, let me
Dude,
get back to that.
honestly, if we download Unreal Engine, like, to make games and all that, we can make better games than these companies nowadays.
It'd be like that too. Like I found the guy that actually did the artwork for it. The one we
Mhm.
looked at, or looked all gory. He's still working on it too. Like it's him and like two other people. And Jesus Christ. It's fucking scary as shit. Like just
Better be.
people blossoming into fucking just monsters. I love that idea. But
So
who's gonna
Karen,
win? They look like the flower monsters from Atomic Heart.
your lawyer.
Where's the manager? Yeah.
I will not wear a mask.
So I honestly do think game of the year will definitely be Baldur's Gate 3.
Do you think?
Oh, I think so. Either that or like someone will be like, "Oh, Legend of Zelda was great," even though 10 people played it.
It's the same story repeated again and again and again and again and again.
It is. Oh God. But I can't wait for it. Like, oh, I can't wait to see what they do. We'll definitely check out the results like we did a few years back. But speaking of Baldur's Gate, it's finally getting a physical release next year.
Wow.
So it was only downloadable. So I saw it, the deluxe edition. Guess what they want for the deluxe edition? Actually,
$100.
nope,
$10.
$59.99.
Whoa.
That's actually fucking good. Because Final Fantasy 16, that was $90. The deluxe edition.
I still want to get that Suicide Squad game.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. Wow. Let's see. Speaking of which, I don't think Suicide Squad will be a live service thing. Neither is Wonder Woman, because I heard they're not going to do that. But yeah, live service games are coming to our consoles and the PC thanks to Warner Brothers.
Thanks, Warner Brothers. The only good thing you've done in years.
It's not good.
Oh, never mind. I lied. Haha, April Fool's, bitch.
Upper fuzz. Oh God! When I saw that, I just went, "Really? I don't want to be playing I want to be playing a live service game. Just some random dude showing up playing Gotham Knights with me. Like, no, fuck off."
Yeah, I was weird about that. Like when I was playing Gotham Knights, like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I have Fire Team, and they tried to have me like have 3 other people on it. I'm like, no, I'm playing this by myself. I don't want to play with other people. I want to kill
Speaking
aliens.
of bad choices, I just heard that the new Grand Theft Auto 6 that everyone's so excited for is gonna be like I forgot what they said, but it's like you have to. It's going to be a GTA Plus that you
Oh,
have to play.
I I heard about that, but actually well, we're gonna talk about Rockstar. They have some big mistakes also. I heard about that. They're not gonna do that. Like the head of Take Two, who does Grand Theft Auto, he said we should be doing that, but we're not gonna. Like, but they took that "we should be" thing and put it as the headline. Like
First of all, if you did that, you know how much money you would lose.
$2 an hour, playing, charging people $2 an hour, playing for an hour. Fuck you.
Why not just put back arcades?
What the exactly? Here's this Grand Theft Auto arcade cabinet. You put a quarter in, put 4 quarters in, it's $1. But yeah, so Warner Brothers doing live service, Rockstar fucking up. We're gonna be talking about Rockstar in a minute. Didn't we call Last of Us 2 being remastered for the PS5? Or Nostradamus over here. But it was bound to happen. We saw that we knew it was gonna happen because they had brought Last of Us 1 over. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot the other thing. I forgot to write it down. Speaking of Last of Us 2, season 2 is already up and running. If they're getting ready for it. I heard who they're looking at for Abby. And I was in the
Zendaya.
No, I was in the here. Real quick story time. I was in the tub just looking at news and all that, right? And I see this Caitlin Dever from No One Will Save You and Last Man Standing. They're looking at her. They want to cast her as Abby, and right away I went like that's how I was.
Why?
Like, because I don't know, but I had told Zephyr and Byron, I said, you know who would have been a good version of Ellie? Caitlin Dever. And I showed them a picture of her, and they're like, oh, yeah. Because she looks more like Ellie than Bella Ramsey does. And I was just like, oh, that's that. I put it on Twitter. I said, that's ironic. That's great, but that's very ironic. So yeah, Last of Us 2, they're actually adding more missions to it in this remaster, I heard.
And some updates on the online play.
I hope so. People have been waiting to play this online thing for a minute.
It was online in the original ones.
Yeah, they've been trying to do like they were trying to do an online own like a whole like not MMO but like Warzone style or Fortnite style, but not goofy.
Oh, okay.
They were trying to do one of those. It was Factions, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was they've been waiting. I think it's coming. I think Factions is coming with this as well. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna wait until it goes to $20 because I went through hell to get a steelbook of the original.
That was your own damn fault.
PlayStation Store, the online one where they have all the things it was sold out for a minute. I just went, oh wow, it's sold out. And meanwhile, all the assholes that we listened to or seen and looked at and just flipped off said it's shit, but it's sold out. You don't dictate this shit.
And you know what the funny thing is? You could have went to GameStop and got it for like $30.
And that's the thing. I got it on sale too from PlayStation. It was, I think, it was like it was about $30 also there at PlayStation. Got it on Black Friday way back. Got that and Death Stranding.
With the baby in the tube.
Yep, Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
Never asking him to babysit my kid.
Can't wait for the sequel. Okay, so let's talk Rockstar.
Oh, before we do, remember that PT game?
Yeah.
Well, remember that scene? Like, there was a bonus scene if you did, like, secrets in the demo game?
Yeah.
It was Norman Reedus walking out of it.
Yeah.
And apparently, this is just me, but what about the fetus in the PT game was the same baby in the other game?
You know what? It probably would have been if they didn't kill Silent Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to get a silent that's what kills me. And I talk to Ivan about this all the time from time to time. From time to time we talk about it, where like Silent Hills was going to be done by uh Hideo Kojima, Guillermo del Toro, and Junji Ito, one of the greatest horror artists ever. We were going to see some fucked up shit.
Like those three people
Oh.
will make you shit your pants.
Yeah, Konami killed it, and for a while, and a lot of people know this. Konami was fucking up left and right, but now we got the whole renaissance of Silent Hill and Metal Gear coming back. I'd be going to Hideo Kojima and be like, "We're sorry, we are so sorry. We just realized the error of our ways because we're
We're not worthy.
Yeah,
We're not worthy.
we're remastering everything that you worked on. We are so sorry." But Rockstar, their biggest mistake. All right, I'm gonna pull this up. A lot of people already know this, however, but first mistake was this. This is from VGC, and this is before I'm not gonna go to the article, but I'm just gonna read the tweet. A program database file for Grand Theft Auto 5 has reportedly leaked, shedding light on some seemingly scrapped story DLC plans in Bully 2. We should have gotten story DLC, god damn it. Like that was the whole thing I was hoping for because of Red Dead Redemption. They used to do that stuff a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We should have got Undead Nightmare 2 for RDR2 so I can play as zombie Arthur Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Or play as Sadie fighting zombies. That would have been cool. Bully 2, a lot of people wanted. Even the voice actor for Jimmy Hopkins said, I want to do Bully 2.
He said it after Bully 1 was done.
Yeah. And people been waiting. We talked about Boogie 2988. That episode is still available.
Oh,
And there was more stuff because of the whole Keemstar thing. And this dude actually had his girlfriend film him on all fours apologizing to his host. We were like that for Bully 2. We were all on our hands and knees going, please, Rockstar, we're getting a little tired of Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Please, could you do Bully 2 for us single player players? Nothing. Now, that's the first mistake. Second mistake, there was a game that was supposed to be done by Rockstar called Agent. It's supposed to come out when we graduated, when I graduated, 2009.
Mm.
Instead, you know what they said about it, and I'm going to pull it up. This is also from VGC. And
racist and sexist.
No, you know what they said? They said it's a distraction.
For what?
Grand Theft Auto. Man.
We need Trump back.
They said this. A former Rockstar developer has shared details about the canceled PlayStation exclusive Agent. The James Bond style game was reportedly axed for being too much of a distraction from Grand Theft Auto. This is when they put Grand Theft Auto 5 into production. And I said, dear Rockstar, y'all have more than GTA 5 under your belt. You do realize this, right? Like, oh my lord!
This is drinking tonight.
This is about as bad as EA going, we're not going to do American McGee's Alice 3 because we're doing another NFL game. We're doing another Battlefield. Activision be like, we're not going to do another Warcraft game. We're going to do another Call of Duty.
They're already doing another Call of Duty. The Call of Duty 3 remaster is about to come out next year.
That's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
They can't make a new storyline for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh my lord. It's just an endless cycle of shit. And then I hope Grand Theft Auto 6 is everything they say it is, but I will be so mad if that's the only thing they make for the rest of the time. Like Grand Theft Auto 6, and then we're in our 60s Grand Theft Auto 7. And I'm gonna be like, man, I've been waiting for Bully 2.
Darkness 3.
Oh yeah, 2K. Oh yeah, we're not doing those anymore. We're gonna do Borderlands 10.
Like, I get it. Borderlands, awesome story, awesome gameplay, and all that. And rest in peace to the guy who did the robot voice. But like, come on, Darkness was like one of your best like
they
action / horror.
Yeah, they could have did like 2K could have had the rights to Darkness, Witchblade, Magdalena, Cyberforce, all these comic book things, and did their own video game universe,
Mm-hmm.
and it would have been amazing. No, Randy Pitchford here. We're gonna do Borderlands 3, and it ended up being shit.
I never played the third one.
Third one had some great moments, but it was just like I just went, this is a horrible story choice right here. I said, like, how you gonna kill this character off? Where's Krieg at? Where's Salvatore at? where are all the characters from 2?
Well, some of them wanted more money, and one of them died.
It was such BS. But yeah, Rockstar has been fucking up. It's now they should just call their studio Grand Theft Auto.
No, they should call their studio Cuckstar.
Rockstar. Oh god.
Oh, we got a new game for you. Oh, it's a remake. We cut
And
you.
they ruined they ruined the GTA remasters. They could have actually went to the guy that actually remastered them for the computers and been like, "You're hired. Can we take that from you so we can release it?"
Oh, but it still looks like a PS2 game, but with shinier blood.
Yeah. Oh god. How great would it have been if we had actually got a cool remaster San Andreas and Vice City, and it's just like the one we seen on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like, oh wow, I can't wait to play 6 in here. Oh, this looks amazing. But no.
Nico, let's go bowling.
Yeah. That's the thing. They could have brought 4 back. Like, you can't even get GTA 4 anymore unless you go to like Disc Replay or Mega Replay. You gotta go to like one of the old school places to grab.
You know why you can't get it anymore? Because it sucked.
4? How dare you?
Change my mind.
One mission. The heist. You didn't like the heist?
The controlling of the cars sucked.
Oh yeah,
The sucked.
The drifts did.
And then you got that annoying friend, Nico, let's go play darts. Nico, let's go bowling. Nico, let's go swimming.
That's when you just gotta tell Roman fuck off. That's basically it.
Yeah, but when you're in the middle of a match and you're about to like do something, he's like, hello.
That's when you go like, I'm busy right now, and then click.
One thing I hate about Grand Theft Auto, like when you're in the middle of a mission, you either get a call randomly or like something glitchy happens.
Well, I liked 4 because how do I put it? It would make certain things look so cool and all that. I do wish though the last mission could have had like you with a whole group of the characters that you've met actually take on this guy. That would have been cool. Mm-hmm. But instead it's just Nico, Roman, or Nico and Roman, maybe.
Oh, apparently in Grand Theft Auto 5, apparently there's a gravesite for CJ, and he's in the casket. He's all like skeleton almost. It's CJ. It's like
that's fucked up.
Yeah. So you know what happened after the game? Like somebody offed them off or something.
Yeah, they probably did kill him, even though he had made it. He had just made it. The whole family made it.
Well, that's how it usually goes in like those kind of games and movies. Like, oh, I finally made it.
Yeah.
We go.
Yeah, you know for a fact they're gonna have Tommy Vercetti like dead.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, yeah, we kind of knew you weren't gonna get Ray Liotta anyway. He hated you guys. All right, let's see. Okay, so it's another year where the streamers, they always say gaming is dead. And after everything we just fucking talked about,
They're
that's a
not
fucking lie.
wrong.
Still, we've played some great games. It's always these guys that only play COD or the sports games that say this shit. And I'm like, well, maybe expand your horizons.
Yeah, and bring me the horizon.
Oof. Oof. Where's my car crash? Oh no, there it is. Oof.
I'm still waiting on that day, and I could be like, yes, I'm dead.
Like Chevy Chase when he got jumped. He flies off the fucking trampoline. Father. Oh, well, you know, we've played a lot of good games this year, and that again, we said this last year. It's gonna be every year. We just fucking roast these guys with it. You know, Diablo 4 was good until it got boring.
It was good until there were simps.
Yeah, I didn't even get far, and I was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm not grinding. I'm going back to Final Fantasy 16. And I saw one of the guys that I follow. He goes, "Oh, Diablo 4 is better than Final Fantasy 16." And I'm like, I know you're fucking lying. Shut up. And you know, gaming is not dead. It's just that these idiots always post this shit. And I saw it was one of the FaZe guys that posted.
Oh God, FaZe.
And I said this, I gave the guy the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, you know what? I think I know what it is. When it comes to the FaZe clan, that's the only thing they play, like either Fortnite or COD. And they have to because it's for, you know, esports. I'm like, yeah, they don't let you guys play other games, don't they?
Like they could play Dungeons and Dragons. That's an esport game. What other ones are there? Like RPG games.
Yeah, they could be playing Diablo. I even said it too. I said, of course, it's a FaZe guy that said this. I said, I think this has to do with the being in that group than the state of gaming. Like that has like here, Baldur's Gate 3 again. I'll bring that up. It has multiplayer. Like you don't even have to have the whole crew in there. Like you can have like 4 of your friends. You can have the party in the camp, and it's just the 4 of you going out into the world. Like that's friggin' great. Like I saw one group, they were in Baldur's Gate. They were playing all 4 of them were Dragonborn, but they look like Ninja Turtles.
Donatello, Raphael.
Each one was a gold one was a red one was a blue one.
Then there's just another random one. Leroy Jenkins.
Well, I was like, oh, that's great. It's, you know, there's other stuff to play out there. Just quit fucking playing the sports games. Hell, play it if you want to stick with sports. Play one of the WWE games. AEW just had a game come out.
Yeah,
like it's that simple.
like so.
Yeah, it's that simple. So that's that for gaming news. Alrighty, music news. Oh, wait, that's enough of that. All right, so I didn't put it on here, but you saw the live version of Skin's new song that's going to be coming out one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
Eileen Warnos. Yeah. That was a good copy of it, too. Like, usually you get someone that's recording that shit, and they're just like, oh, it's reverbing.
Must be the new iPhone.
Yeah, it's reverbing too loud. I can't hear the song itself. That's how it was for, like, Robert Hansen and Mary Bell, but this person had recorded it perfectly. We'll be reviewing that as soon as the video comes out. But Under Black Sky, this band I'd never heard of, but I saw Waylon was in it. It was a decent song. It was, how do I put it? Probably alternative. It was probably an alternative metal song. Like, dude had some clean vocals. It was pretty decent. Waylon is in it at the very end. And the first comment, yeah, he's singing and just turns into Mushroom Head Waylon. And first comment I saw after that, they're like, "Oh shit, Sting is in the backseat." I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Waylon is doing pretty well for himself. Yeah, it's a good song. I liked it. Definitely gonna put it on my iPod when I get it fixed.
You still didn't get it fixed.
Nope.
God damn it.
All right, so let's see what else do we got. All right, so everyone knew that this was a ploy from Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg said he was done smoking.
Like, if he said that if he meant that for real, you know the world is ending.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm done with the smoke," and then you find out like what a week later, it's for a smokeless stove.
Yeah.
God. Thankfully, I wasn't like, "Oh my god, he's not smoking." I was like, "All right, what edible is he coming out with?"
He already made a cereal. Shit.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, what's the edible then? And it's like, no, it's not edible. It's a stove that he's talking about. I went,
It's Snoop Dogg treats.
yeah. I was like, really, a fucking stove?
That would have been good on April Fools.
How great would that have been? But that's marketing for you.
Fuck it up.
Yeah. Revolver. Okay. Oh yeah, we also got some more updates on Slipknot. I forgot to write that down. I put on my page. I think I know why Jay ended up getting kicked out of Slipknot.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Femur and hip surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I don't think it was anything mean anyway. So I get why they kicked him out now. That's a lot of recovery time. Like that's months of recovery time. So they're gonna be touring. So I can see why. It's still sad, but
He'll probably come back.
yeah, they probably would bring him back too as soon as Sean finds out, like, okay, he's doing good, let's go. But you never know. That was funny as hell. I'm like, oh, that's why. Because that's how it was with Joey when he had the neurological shit and they had to carry him off the fucking seat. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be gone for a minute. But yeah,
I know,
all right.
when
So
I saw that, I was like, huh.
yeah,
I saw that, huh? With another, huh?
yeah. I was like, that makes sense. All right, so Revolver, everyone knows about Revolver. Revolver is one of the big metal magazines, of course. Guess who made it as their artist of 2023?
Me.
And it made me so happy. Sleep Token. Yes. Well deserved, actually. Like they really did do some real transcendent stuff. Of course, we talked about the album Take Me Back to Eden, and for some reason now recency thing, everyone's like, "Oh my god, this album is trash." I'm like, "You were damn near blowing Vessel over this. What are you talking about?"
Don't mind the humans, stay stupid.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's well deserved. I actually saw they're selling the magazine like a limited edition copy of it, and it has an awesome cover. It's of course the tarot like the other ones, but it's Vessel as the tarot this time. And I was like, I'm not buying that. I'm just gonna screenshot this. It's a cool little tarot thing. I'm gonna send. I think I sent it to you. Maybe not. But we'll put it in our story on Instagram. It was cool. Well deserved. I've been listening to different tracks from the album since it came out. Now it's been in my workout playlist for a minute. I did the epilogue for book 3 to Take Me Back to Eden, and it worked perfectly. Like it's great that they did that. Hopefully later on down the line they actually do some more stuff. But yeah, they rested on their laurels for a minute. He's been switching from masks on the concerts for a minute. Like he was wearing, I want to say, a different version of the this place will be your tomb mask. Like it's where it's the same thing, but it has the mouthpiece. It's not plague doctor-y looking.
Mm.
But yeah, they've been doing some pretty cool shit. I'm hoping they come back to Chicago. I know I got my ticket for Starset though.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
You're just like tick, 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 tick. Man, it was a good one. Let's see. I think that's it, unless I can pull some other stuff out of my hat.
Watch me pull rabbit out of my head. Rawr.
Did you see the
rabbit?
Did you see the video that I shared of Mark Norman? Him talking about like magicians and religion.
Oh god.
Like imagine a mission going on. Oh, I pull a rabbit out of my hat. There's no rabbit. Well, you got to believe the rabbit's there, but it's not. Well, you're gonna go to hell.
If only it worked that way.
Oh, how funny would that have been? Oh, here, what was the thing I was gonna share? Oh, Black Friday has been a bust. I think everyone knows that. Best Buy tried to guilt people into coming into the store. They're like, "There's no one here." I'm like, of course not. You're not gonna have movies next year. What the fuck? Oh god, it was funny. I think I shared that thing. A spokesperson for Best Buy. I don't want any. I don't want any. Get me off the camera. You know what we can actually do? I think I can showcase one of my assignments because it was actually pretty cool. Here, let's see. Now, my first assignment, I'm now in storytelling and entertainment media industries. I had to do like 3 fucking assignments, man.
AKA he write book.
Oh my god, I had to do 3 fucking assignments. I was like, Jesus Christ. Thankfully, they're like this. What is storytelling? I'm like, oh, thank you. I know this question.
It's where a story has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
How funny would that have been if I did that? Here, just do this. Get out of there. So, first assignment, I had to do. It was for everyone. 5 stories that inspire you, and you had to do a web page of it. I'm gonna see if I can we can share it. And I couldn't do a web page on my phone, so I'm like, "You really gonna have me go on my laptop for this shit?" All right, let's see. All right, here it is. Stories that inspire me. I already sent this in. I'm not gonna read everything. Don't worry about that. But first one was Clive Barker's Cabal, short story. You have to pick short story, book, TV show, anything that has a story in it. So of course I did this. This was more of a 2-for-1. I hope I get an A on this shit because I showcased the hell out of Nightbreed and Cabal. Second thing was Babylon 5. It's actually pretty good. I'm gonna start doing this for the podcast. And of course, I got a little art piece of Babylon 5. Then the third one was The Crow, the graphic novel.
Ah.
So I made sure to have that. And I also had, of course, Eric Draven on there. Brandon Lee as Eric Draven.
Mm-hmm.
Great picture of the actual character right there.
Right.
Then, of course, y'all know I had to. I hope she gives me extra credit because, of course, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 ended up showing up there. And she said, the instructor said, you have to have, if you're doing a series, you have to get all the characters. I'm like, I'll do you one better. I'll do the whole fucking trilogy.
I'll give you the whole fucking story.
Yeah. I was so glad I had all them pictures for this. This is actually a very easy way to do web pages. Adobe's done well. And of course, the one thing that made us do this podcast, the one thing I hijacked this podcast for was, of course, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I didn't go nuts with this one either, though, so it ain't crazy. But that's basically it. I was able to drop a trailer.
Oh.
And here, I was like this when it came to the website thing, the webpage design. I was on my phone like, how the fuck am I supposed to do a web page on here? What the how? I'm like, how do I put a video? I can't put a video.
That's why you need
But
to use a computer or a laptop because it's coding.
yeah. The web page design thing is not available. That was Adobe Express. You know that's free.
Wow.
Adobe finally gave something out for free. I was like, oh, thank God. I ain't gotta be a pirate right now. But yeah, it was a cool assignment. I used when we had first saw the trailer for ZSU, I used that as a story and I had to do a monologue for it. So that was good. I'm hoping this first thing assignments I get at least B's and A's. Last class all A's. So I just went. That's the first.
So it was all
Yeah, it was cool. All right, so I think that is it. Oh, we forgot to talk about Madam Web. Let's go back to that. And Coyote v Acme. Real quick, this is movie again, going back to movie news and all that. Madam Web, wow, we forgot a lot of shit. I just went over it. I just skipped it. All right, more movie news, of course. Madam Web, the trailer dropped 2 weeks ago. I liked it. It was decent. I'm not of the same mind as a lot of these guys. It's just like, oh, it doesn't have Spider-Man and it's trash. I loved Venom. I didn't mind Morbius. Let these characters shine without him. What, you think Spider-Man's Roseanne Barr now? What the fuck?
the only thing I have against like Venom is they try to make him like a good guy.
Yeah, he's more anti-hero with, who leans kind of... even when he does hero shit, he always fucks up.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I liked about Let There Be Carnage, because he was fucking up a little bit. But Madam Web, it looks cool, kind of like a little bit like Terminator. A lot of people who had never heard of the character that's like trying to kill Peter Parker before he's born. Like a lot of people never heard of this character before that. But now, like it's a sin to actually make this character the villain. Like I hate that whole thing where like you just learned about this guy. You did a Google search over this. Now you don't want it to happen. Like really? Like dude actually looks cool as a Spider-Man. But this one there's 3 Spider Women, of course. The main one that we all know, the one from Across the Spider-Verse, was the original, and Aranya, I think, is the most recent one. And Madam Web is the one, basically. They're all trying to guard Peter Parker. They could be setting up, Tom Holland's Peter Parker to be working with Madam Web one of these days.
In a way, it's sort of like if Peter Parker had fairy godmothers to protect them.
Yes, that's about right. And I like the idea that, and people are like, oh, it looks like a fan film. Like, all these movies are fan films if you fucking think about it.
Dipshits.
Like, you really think Infinity War happened that way?
No.
Read the comic book.
It was much darker.
Yeah. He was doing it for death, not because of some Darwinistic shit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it. Of course, we got Kraven coming. So hopefully it's a double feature. I would love for Sony to do that. Like, oh yeah, we're going to release both of them. See what you guys watch. That would be cool as hell to see. Coyote v Acme got devaulted. It got devaulted, so that means it's gonna be going to either Amazon, iTunes, all that, either one of those. So can't wait to see that. Let's see. Okay, we talked about Caitlin Dever. She might become Abby. That's gonna be funny as hell. Okay, so this is more of a who gives a shit news, but Young Sheldon's ending next year.
Oh my god.
You know, one thing I hated Young Sheldon for the longest.
Hmm.
Then my parents started watching it.
Well, you know, Young Sheldon is about Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, right?
Yeah, they started watching Big Bang Theory also. Hold on, let me fix my seat. It went down while I was talking. There we go. Damn chair.
Did you notice this
Yeah,
as well? Phineas and Ferb, the theme song, and the Big Bang Theory theme song are pretty much identical.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bare Naked Ladies did both of them.
Eh.
You know, Bare Naked Ladies did the Big Bang Theory, did you?
No, I just know I was on the set before it even aired.
Well, Young Sheldon, I ended up enjoying it not because of Sheldon, because of everyone around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, his sister was funny as hell. His brother's a dummy. Their neighbor Billy is a goof. When I first saw it, like it was like one episode, Sheldon's going to college. He got college ruled paper, and Billy just looks at his mom. Mom, do I have to worry about college ruled paper? And she goes, No, you don't have to worry about it. He goes, Okay.
That was me.
I was like, Oh my god, he's dumb. I like this.
An idiot. Like me.
OMG, it's literally me.
Oh my god.
So it's cool seeing that it's finally ending, but it's gonna be sad because they're gonna have to kill off his father. Because I know the whole story of Sheldon Cooper because of my parents and Tasha and Keisha. They all watch it. And I'm like, I know too much about this show.
And you have probably never seen one episode.
Well, I've seen a few episodes, but I'm like, man, they know the lore.
They're gonna kill Old Yeller.
I was like, oh man. But yeah, it's good that it ended. I've been making jokes though. I'm like, there's still time. He can be the Overlord. And it's just a picture from Mass Effect 2 of dude just strapped into this thing, eyes open like it's fucking like it's a Clockwork Orange.
You know they're gonna have Sheldon say Bazinga because that was like Sheldon's main.
They already did it. It was like season 2. You know where he got Bazinga from? It was a novelty brand. It was a whole prank thing. He was pranking people. He was pranking his brother, his sister, his father, and they're all like, I don't think he knows what pranks are. They did that like in season 2. I was like, oh, that's where it came from. I want to die. That's how I was. Oh god. Let's see. Oh yeah, so we got some James Cameron movies coming to 4K.
Yes.
Aliens.
I already got the set.
Yeah, I got it on Blu-ray also. That's not one I'm looking forward to. The Abyss I'm looking forward to. It's been a while.
Who's in the Abyss?
Ed Harris, Michael Biehn, who else? That's the one where they're underwater and it's like an underwater creature.
No, I know the movie. I was just saying the Abyss movie was in the Abyss for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, it was it's finally coming out. The cover looks cool, but you know, someone already said, why does it look like an Avatar cover?
Could that's where Avatar get their cover from?
Here, I'm gonna send you the thing. It really does look like it's Avatar underwater. I'm like, Avatar 2?
First you seen Avatar, then you seen Avatar Way of the Water, but wait until you see Avatar Underwater.
They really tried their damnedest to do something cool with it. True Lies is finally coming to 4K. Now that's one that, yeah, I can't wait for that. True Lies was on YouTube for a minute. On YouTube Movies, I was watching the hell out of it. I watched it like 5 times. Look at in that in that cover, just screams Avatar. And of course,
I'm sorry.
oh no, I was gonna say, and of course, Avatar's coming to 4K.
That was just a know it. Like the first one was out in 4K before it was out on Blu-ray.
Yeah, but they're bringing it back out on 4K. Like it has like a steel book and shit. I just went, yo, Disney really wants their money for this. Huh?
See, if all right, this is what I would do. Like if I was gonna make a movie about like water, like Way of the Water, or what's the movie called again? Fuck,
Abyss.
Abyss. Like I would make it like see how like in the Abyss, like how it has like that blue effect, but I would make the case like how like that liquid lava lamp
Yeah,
stuff was. I
yeah,
would sort of make it like that.
that would be cool. Yeah, so we got. I'm actually gonna grab True Lies for real because it's been a while. Like, I think what I want to say who was holding on. I want to say James Cameron was holding on to it. Like he kept it close to his chest. He didn't want anyone touching it. And
Except for himself.
this is my breakup letter to my wife. That's basically what it is. He made that movie after he got divorced. Yeah. I found that out. I'm like, oh well, damn.
No wonder it was so dramatic.
It was such a good movie too. They were supposed to do a sequel, then 9/11 happened.
That'll be Way of the Air.
Oh shit. I finally watched Way of Water too, Avatar.
Avatar, Way of the Air. 2 Towers.
Oh god. Oh shit. We're overtiming now. Oh, that's oh. I saw Way of the Water. It was good.
It was decent.
Yeah, the Water Tribe was cool. I can't wait to actually see the Fire Tribe.
Let's see, now they're just going to Avatar, like Ming and all that.
That was one thing. Before my brother-in-law DeAndre died, he said that to Keisha. He goes, watch them do like a Fire Nation.
He was right.
And then I looked, I'm like, oh yeah, they're they're like ashen blue, they burn shit, they live in the volcanic region. I went, yeah. But I think after that one, they're actually gonna go to Earth. Like Neytiri's gonna actually witness how Earth is.
Well, yeah, you got water, fire, earth, then air.
But well, first one was Earth, and first one was air anyway, because they were flying and shit.
But not really, because it was a virtual world.
What do you mean?
Well, if you remember correctly, they went in those pod things to become one of the creatures. So in a way, it was a virtual world. It wasn't actually there.
Well, no,
on the planet.
It was there. It was the thing was it was like altered carbon. Their conscience went into these genetically altered versions of the Na'vi. Like they were already on the planet. They had to try and make contact with the Na'vi, and the Na'vi were just killing motherfuckers left and right.
Can you blame them?
No, not at all. My mom actually finally got to watch a little bit of Avatar. She goes, "Oh, I like this."
Like Avatar is like one of those movies you just like put on at night and just fall asleep to,
Yeah. I used to be so against that movie. Then I realized like the guy that really imposed that thought on me was just a dick. I think I've said that before.
He was a douche on man dick.
Yeah. All right, I think we're good. We don't have to do an extra episode. We're just going to promote the other episode. It's called The Boogie Situation. Y'all can go check it out. I think you can even check it out on that QR code. But yeah, so that's available as well. This will also be available on Spotify for podcasters. Again, this episode will be available also on YouTube. And we'll probably put a replay on Facebook. So yeah, this is the S-TierCast. We had a good one this time. Had to wake up. Yeah, I woke up at like 1 in the afternoon.
I woke up at 4 in the morning.
That's weird because I was trying to go to sleep. I went to sleep at 4. I was like,
yeah, you need to get your sleeping schedule fixed.
Yeah, my sleeping schedule's great though. I wake up in the morning. Today it was just like, okay, you're getting up at 1. I'm like, what?
Like, no, fuck you, you're old.
Yeah. All right, this has been the S-Tier Cast. We will be back. Hopefully. Plans willing, we'll be back next week. Let's hope I don't have too bad a time with this next set of assignments.
It should be an easy one. Last one's always easy.
Yeah, I got like 3 more classes. Well, 3 more classes, 3 more things of assignments in this class. I got like six classes, so I don't got no break. I was doing homework on Thanksgiving. All right. This has been the S-Tier Cast. We will hopefully be back next weekend, hopefully Friday or Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.